Bayley. He goes one-on-one with Nia Jax. No disqualification. Win for Nia, guys. She's going to WrestleMania.
I can't wait to see what Nia's capable of with no disqualification.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the United States Champion, Chris Jericho!
So tonight is the Chris Jericho highlight reel where he says he's going to expose the, quote, real Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho's former best friend, and now in 13 nights, 2 weeks away, at WrestleMania. Guys, Chris Jericho defends the United States Championship against Kevin Owens.
I understand Chris Jericho feeling a little heartbroken. He was stabbed in the back by his best friend. But Kevin Owens has provided more than enough logical reasons for the whole thing. Jericho needs to let bygones be bygones.
Well, Jericho did. And one of the reasons Kevin Owens isn't Universal Champion today is because of that man, Chris Jericho.
I don't understand why Jericho feels the need to expose his former best friend, airing the dirty laundry. There's no place for that.
I want to hear the dirty laundry.
Wow, you guys are loud tonight! Welcome to a special edition of the highlight reel. My special guest tonight is the real Kevin Owens. Yeah, you remember him, right? The muttonhead who claimed to be my best friend and then betrayed me. Well, you know what's funny? I don't need Kevin Owens as a best friend because I got a lot of friends. I got a lot of friends here tonight, right now. I got my buddies, my pals, my amigos. I got the friends of Jericho. Cheer me on, man! But you know, it's funny, Kevin Owens, he considers himself to be some kind of a cold-blooded hitman. He's a prize fighter, but that's not the real Kevin Owens. That's not who he is legitimately. I'm gonna show that to you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the real Kevin Owens. This is not a trick or a doctored photo. This is the real Kevin Owens at 16 years old in his parents' basement. Got zits all over his face. And he's wearing a Y2J shirt, man. And he's got a Chris Jericho poster on one side and a random chesty blonde on the other. Who isn't half the sexy beast that I am, you dig? But he doesn't look like a prize fighter to me. He looks like a fan of Jericho. He was marking out, man! But the influence of Chris Jericho on Kevin Owens' life doesn't just end in 2000, it extends to 2014 when suddenly Kevin is all grown up and he's now in the business and he gets signed to the WWE, but he's nervous, he's scared, he doesn't know what to do, so he reaches out to his idol for advice, me. Check this out. Once again, not doctored, not a joke. Kevin Owens, on July 5th, 2014, DM'd me on Twitter, cold. I didn't know him. I wasn't even really sure who he was, but I appreciated the fact that he asked me for advice. You can see I gave him some straight thoughts. You're unique, that's why they signed you. He was worried about pissing people off. Guess he doesn't care about that anymore. And at the very end, he says, if you need anything, drop me a line. Wow, how nice. Well, you know what's funny, KO? I do need something. I need that night in the hospital that I spent after you betrayed me at the Festival of Friendship. I need that back. Yeah. I need the hours that I spent picking pieces of glass out of my face. I could use that back. I need the countless bumps and bruises that I suffered after taking bullet after bullet after bullet for you when I was helping you retain the Universal Championship. I can use those back. But you know what else I could use? I want to see the real face of Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. The face that we just saw a few weeks ago at Fastlane. Check this out. Yeah. You see it? That's the real face of Kevin Owens right there. Nervous, intimidated, kind of scared. Because Kevin's right, you know, we were never best friends because friends would imply we were equals. We're not equals. I'm not Kevin Owens' friend. I'm his hero. I'm his idol. And that goes beyond him wearing a Y2J shirt in 2000 or DMing me in 2014. That goes all the way to WrestleMania. Because in less than 2 weeks, Kevin, when you're standing in the ring in front of 70,000 friends of Jericho, ready for the biggest match of your career, your first one-on-one match at the ultimate thrill ride that's known as WrestleMania, when my music hits and I walk down the aisle, you know what's gonna happen? It's going to transport you back to being that 16-year-old nerd in your basement wearing a Y2J shirt with my poster on your wall, and you're going to understand what you've gotten yourself into. When the music hits and you hear, "Break the walls down!" your heart's gonna beat a little faster, you're gonna breathe a little heavier, you're gonna get a little faint, a little dizzy, you're gonna wanna pass out because you're gonna realize what you got yourself into and who you're facing. Me, your hero, your idol, the Ayatollah of rock and rolla. The best in the world at what I do, the GOAT, Y2J, Chris Jericho, man! And if you think it hurt when I caused you to lose the Universal Championship, just wait and see how much it hurts after our match at WrestleMania, you stupid idiot! Because you know what happens, Kevin Owens? You know what happens when you stab Chris Jericho in the back? You know what happens when you betray Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens?
Oh no. The Destroyer, Samoa Joe, obviously in alliance with Kevin Owens based on their relationship with Triple H. Oh my God, from behind! Kevin Owens attacking Chris Jericho from behind!
It was all a setup. It was a brilliant setup by Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe.
Deja vu to Fastlane, but this time it was Owens with the attack. Off the distraction by Joe, and now Kevin Owens hammering away at Jericho. Embarrassed and humiliated by the highlight reel tonight. Upset that Jericho cost him the Universal Championship. Jericho trying to fight back. Kevin Owens, though.
Kevin Owens is looking to take more away from Jericho than the United States Championship.
And Owens, that pop-up power bomb. Look at the look on Kevin Owens' face. That blank stare. This deeply personal rivalry just got even more personal. And then mocking Chris Jericho as he hopes to do the same in WrestleMania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, earlier tonight we learned from Seth Rollins' physical therapist that Seth most likely won't be ready for WrestleMania. What does the man who is supposed to face Rollins at WrestleMania think? I'll have a live exclusive sit-down interview in the ring with Triple H later on tonight. And also tonight, ladies and gentlemen, a massive main event, the Monster Among Men